Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to see the Angular introduction and what is Angular and why companies use it. So first of all we're going to start from here. So first of all, what is Angular? Angular is a front-end framework developed and maintained by Google. That part we should know. Angular is a framework. So what is framework here? Framework is nothing but inbuilt code for creating the front-end projects like HTML, CSS plus JavaScript will get the automated code. I mean inbuilt code for creating the web pages. Okay. So that is called a framework, and Angular is used to build a single page application, which means SPA websites, and the page does not reload and only require the data is updated dynamically, and smooth user experience is fast and smooth, and Angular application written mainly used by TypeScript. So here we have one doubt. Angular or Angular JS. Okay, Angular or Angular JS. I will clear you what is Angular and what is Angular JS, and what is a single page application, which is SPA. So first of all we should understand which is a traditional website. For every click the page can be reload and slower user experience. In Angular and the SPA website, we can create a SPA website like page loads once and data changes dynamically, and user interface actions are working faster and smoother. Okay, and for example, what are the SPA websites we have? So first one we have Gmail, and next Facebook, and next YouTube dashboard, and next some admin panels. These are all the example websites of created by Angular and SPA website. And key features of Angular is component based architecture. Everything is under comes the component. In later videos I will explain what is component, and two-way data binding, dependency injection, routing, inbuilt validation, and HTTP communication, and finally Angular material. In this tutorial we are going to cover all these topics. And why companies use Angular? So why always companies are preferring Angular, which means the structure of the framework which is attractable. Clean project folder, that is the first reason, and standard coding practices again, and easy team collaboration is the third one. And also AngularJS helps to create a large scale enterprises applications. And the next one is TypeScript support. Let me clear you. I hope those who are all watching this video, everyone know what is JavaScript. But what is TypeScript? Later I will explain very clearly JavaScript and the TypeScript. TypeScript is nothing but superset of JavaScript. Superset of JavaScript is TypeScript. Okay, later I will discuss about this TypeScript. In Angular we are using TypeScript only currently. JavaScript and all older version, and TypeScript using type safety, fewer runtime errors, better debugging, easy to maintain large code bases, and high performance. High performance uses a SPA website concepts, a faster page rendering. Rendering means nothing but it is a page output, and optimized code changes detection, And long term support backed by the Google, regular updates, and used in banking, healthcare, enterprises applications, and rich ecosystem. Angular CLI, which is Common Language Runtime, is there, so supporting other languages, and Angular Material and RxJS and strong community support. Where Angular is used in real time for creating the enterprise's dashboard, banking application, admin panels, e-commerce management system websites, internal company tools. Now we are coming to discuss Angular versus AngularJS. What are the difference? What is Angular and what is AngularJS? For the interview focus. So what is AngularJS first of all? AngularJS means in Angular framework we are using JavaScript code. So that's why we are telling AngularJS, which is the oldest version. Okay, older version of Angular, which is released in 2010 and now mostly used in legacy projects only. AngularJS is no longer recommended for the new projects, so that we are not using AngularJS. Okay, and the Angular means nothing but we are using the TypeScript code. Okay, TypeScript code we are using, and that is the new version. Okay, new and current version of Angular. What are the key differences of Angular versus AngularJS? First of all, the language. AngularJS we are using JavaScript. Angular we are using TypeScript. Architecture. Here MVC and in Angular the component based. And the performance. In AngularJS very slow and in the Angular it is very fast. Mobile support limited only in AngularJS. In Angular it is a better. So two-way binding, yes it is heavy, and in Angular it is controllable. Supports are deprecated in AngularJS, but in Angular actively supported. We have new updates also. So in Angular or AngularJS we focus on Angular only. Okay, AngularJS is the older version. So we don't focus on AngularJS. So hereafter, everyone remember we should learn Angular. Okay, not AngularJS. We are learning also Angular, not AngularJS. AngularJS means we are using JavaScript code. Angular means we are using TypeScript code. Comparing with the AngularJS and Angular is a easy thing for creating a projects comparing with the AngularJS. And also currently we have more vacancies in Angular. And in the interview point of talk, you need to say AngularJS is the older JavaScript based framework, whereas Angular is a modern TypeScript based framework that allows component architecture and is suitable for large scale enterprises application. So this is the answer whenever you attend the Angular developer framework interview. In that time you need to tell about Angular. And which one should you learn? Learn Angular, that is the latest one. Do not start with AngularJS unless required for the maintenance of project. Everyone prefer is Angular the latest version only, not Angular JS. Okay. Now I hope everyone understand the difference between Angular and Angular JS, and what we are going to learn, which is Angular, not Angular JS. Okay, keep remember. Angular is a front-end framework for creating the SPA websites, front-end projects, and additionally it having the TypeScript code. Okay, and the summary of this: Angular is a modern and scalable and enterprise framework. Angular JS is old legacy technology. Companies prefer Angular only for the performance and maintainability. And this video series roadmap here I am given. These are all the topics we are going to cover for upcoming videos. So introduction to Angular we cover in this video, and the component is the second one, next video, and in the third video directives, fourth video pipes and services, and fifth we have a HTTP and backend integration, and sixth we have a routing, and seven we have a component interaction, and third we have a eight we have a Angular forms template and reactive, and ninth we have a Angular material, and in the 10th video finally we have one project for add, view, update, delete, forms validation, routing, everything from the website. What are the things we are working in the. Also we cover up the UI and UX designs. UI and UX designs. So why I am taking this project, student employee management system, student or employee. This project covering the industry use case and covers 90% of Angular interview questions, helps fresher gain confidence. So that's why I cover this project, student or employee management system, with all the CRUD operations, form validation, routing, backend API. Before that, we need to understand all of these topics. From the upcoming video, I hope everyone ready to learn all of this. And installation commands. Installation commands. For now, I am going to show you how to start Angular project, create Angular project. We need some required things. Step one is we need a Node.js. So go to this website and download LTS version. Now I am going to telling you. After installation, you need to verify in the command box node-v and npm-v, and then install Angular in your machine. Step by step I am going to tell. So step 1, first Node.js we need to install. Let's go to the browser and here you can type Node.js download, and you can see the first link download Node.js. Click on that and you need to scroll down. We have a Windows installer, so click on that. We have a Windows installer here and it is downloading now. And it is done. Click on install, accept, click on next, install. Very simple to install, and click on finish. Now you can open a command prompt cmd, and you can open command box, and here you can type what is the code I told, node -v, node space -v. the Node.js successfully installed here. And also additionally, inside the Node.js we need a npm. Npm is a command. Okay, npm commands we need. npm is a commands, collection of commands. It helps to work with the Angular projects. Okay, we are using the npm commands for creating updating the Angular things. Okay, whenever you install the Node.js, by automatically npm also installing. Okay, so you can check npm also installed or not along with the Node.js. Whenever you install Node.js, automatically npm also getting installed. So now the version of Node.js is 24 and npm is 11 is fine. Okay. Now we are ready to download the Angular tools in our machine. And for working with the Angular project, I prefer Visual Studio Code. Okay. I hope those who are watching this video already everyone know about this Visual Studio Code. We can able to run more than 60 languages in this Visual Studio Code editor. I strongly prefer for the Angular projects, front-end projects in Visual Studio Code. First of all, in the file you can open a folder, like you can already create one folder. Okay, and choose that folder. Here, and click on the three dots the top of the menu, and you can able to see the terminal. Okay, go to the terminal and select new terminal, and here you need to open, here you need to give the commands for working with the Angular projects. Okay, by the commands you can create a project, you can install the Angular tools, everything. So first of all, what are the commands you have typed in the CMD? Same commands you can type. Here also we need to check node is successfully connected here. Node space -v and npm space -v. I think npm is not supported here. What it is telling means the execution policies stopped here. So many cases the node commands are not supported any internal IDE editor. So in this case, what we need to do, we need to set the commands. We need to set the accessibility of npm commands. So here in CMD, it is outside of the software. So here all the npm commands are node commands are working successfully. But any other inside software like Visual Studio Code, Eclipse, whatever, okay, which is not supported without giving the accessibility. So whenever you got this type of policies, execution policies error, you need to open Windows PowerShell, okay, and you need to run as administrator. Type Windows PowerShell and you will get this, and you need to run as administrator, not directly open. Okay, run as administrator and click on yes, and here you can type get hyphen G capital letter, get hyphen execution E capital letter, execution P capital letter policy, don't give a space, and see the execution policy is restricted, so that npm commands are not able to work inside the VS Code. So that what we need to do actually means we need to change this restricted to remote signed. Okay, so for that you can type set S capital letter, set hyphen execution policy, space, and you can type here remote signed. Remote or capital letter, signed yes capital letter, don't give a space. And the execution policy change, if you want permanent, then click on Y means yes, and click on enter again. Now the execution policy changed to remote signed. Now check the get execution policy now. It is changed to remote signed. Now we are able to work with the Angular, work with the NPM in VS Code everywhere. Now let's go and see. I am deleting this and opening the terminal again. Yes. Now node -v, it's working, and npm -v. npm -v also working. Now we are ready to install the Angular tools in our computer. So for installing the Angular, you need to type npm install -g at angular/cli. Okay, npm space install space -g space at angular/cli. This is the command for installing the Angular tools. npm install -g at angular/cli. Click on enter. It's loading to download. You need to patiently wait for installing the Angular in your machine. Okay, now you can able to see the installation is completed. And now how do we check Angular is installed at? So you can type ng version. Okay, I can type here ng space version. So once you click on enter, it shows Angular CLI is logo. Not logo, name is there. And the version Angular CLI 21. And node version and npm version also there, and the operating system also there. Now we are ready to work with the Angular projects. I hope this is very clear, and I will share this PDF also in the below description. Okay, everyone please work on it. Okay, now how do we create a Angular projects? Let's going to see. So this is the command ng. ng is a Angular command. New is a command for creating the project, and any name you can give. Let's go and check ng new, and I'm going to create one sample web application. I'm given sample web. ng new is a command and sample web is the project name. Let's click on enter and please patiently wait and give the instructions. What are the questions asking here? Carefully give. Would you like to share pseudonymous usage data about this project? I don't want to share this to Angular team, so click on N. N means no. And next, global setting. Which style sheet you want? In every time you need to select CSS. In some cases you can select SCSS, later I will tell you. And next thing is, do you want to enable server side rendering SSR? Currently right now I don't want, so click on N. And next thing, which AI tools do you want to configure with your Angular best practice? So right now we are able to connecting with AI tools also. So I am selecting always my preference, everyone preferring GitHub Copilot. Okay, select the GitHub Copilot with your project. Click on enter. Now the project will starting and installing the packages. So patiently wait for few minutes. In some cases it's taking 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, now it is done. Let's in the left hand side you can going to see that the sample web project is created. And inside you can click on and see there are many files are created automatically, many folders are created automatically. Let's going to brief this all folder and files in the next video. Now I go to run this project. I will tell you how to run this project. So after created the project, you can open the project folder. Open the project folder in the terminal. Startingly the terminal presented what folder you are open, which is Angular folder I already opened. So after that you need to type cd space and what is your project you have created, sample web. So that is your project and the folder name. So click on enter, cd space and your project folder name. And once you open your project folder, then you can type ng space serve. Ng space serve. Serve is a command for running the project. In Angular, can we able to run the project directly once we create it after? Yes. That's why Angular is a framework. So from Angular framework, we will get instead of SPA website. Okay, SPA website design. Whatever the website things we, I mean for running the website page, whatever the tools and packages things are needed already, I mean by inbuilt we'll get from the Angular framework. Okay, that's also directly we can able to run the Angular project here. And this is the command, click on enter. And where we get the output, you need to type in the browser http://localhost:4200. Okay, or else you can click on the control button and click on this link. Directly it will get you the output. And the 4200 is the port number of Angular frontend. Okay, please remember this. I can type any other browsers. Localhost :4200. And see, this is the default website design from Angular. You need to start editing from here. Okay. I hope in this video you can able to get the knowledge of what is Angular and why companies needed and what are the uses of Angular and how do we create a Angular project, how to install the Node.js and how to install the Angular tools and how to create Angular projects. Okay. So I hope this video is very clear about initiating the Angular project in your computer. And everyone like this video and like this tutorial, Angular tutorial, please comment below, type Angular in the comment. So next we'll start from the component and in the Angular. Okay. So thank you everyone. See you later.